He cemented that. What great sportsmanship here, Rob. As soon as it was over, Lee came over to Ben. It was a great performance, but that big right hand. But Rob, the icing on the cake was the big knee.
Beautiful knee. The power that was generated from it was lovely. You could see it had an instant effect the minute it hit his opponent, Ben Craggy. Craggy went down. Unanswered shots were landed. A great call by the ref to step in.
But the other thing we've got to remember, Rob, is these guys have spent time together. They've been in boot camp together, and you could see that was reflected in the respect from Lee Ellis. The moment he won and put Ben away, he was straight over to see and make sure he was all right. But I'll tell you something now, if ever we needed proof, Ben Craggy now really knows that fighting hurts.
So there you go, we have a winner in the first semi-final. It's Lee Ellis!
Between Ben and Lee, it was always going to be Lee's fight, unless Ben brought him down to the ground.
Ben had a dominant position. He was trying to apply a submission, and Lee just used absolute brute strength to reverse it.
Yeah, once I started getting in the dominant position, I thought, you know, keep the pressure on, keep the shots going.
He was throwing some good punches down. They were sharp. You know, I felt I absorbed them pretty well. Despite that, it was the knee in the stomach that I couldn't absorb, and it just winded me.
That knee, we could both hear it thundering through his guts and thundering through his solar plexus. And he was finished then, but Ben, he didn't want to give up. He didn't give up. The ref had to pull him off.
It's difficult because you think you could just burst out and go mad, but it's easier said than done.
A big round of applause for the runner-up, Ben Craggy.
You could see from Ben's face, he took some punches there that I would not have wanted to face.
He stood there and swung, perhaps a bit untidy, but you're not in there to dance anyway, you're in there to fight. If he'd caught Lee flush on the chin with one of those shots, he may well have dropped him.
We're all looking, me and the judges are looking, thinking, oh my God, I mean, this is what a fight, what a fight.
It was a case of the first 2 rounds, I actually got it where I wanted it, and it still didn't work out well for me.
He took Lee down so many times, but he just didn't have the ground game to finish him.
Ben took the fight to where he wanted it, but then Lee Ellis destroyed him in his own zone. Now that's good to do that.
It's business, nothing personal. I really like Ben, but then it's just completely down to business and getting the job done.
I can only imagine what it's like to go in and fight a fight and actually win. How do you feel?
To be honest, it's a very surreal, like the whole process. I haven't had a chance to sit back and take it all in yet, you know, but just great to be here now.
Oh, well, listen, Lee, well done to you. Congratulations, you win it, Lee Ellis!
Lee was amazing. Out-wrestled him, out-controlled him on the ground, which is, all of us, we didn't expect any of that.
I thought my only real game plan was to try and get a submission. He's a tough guy, he's a good boxer, so I knew I didn't really want to stand with him. Give him his dues, he was great on the ground. I had trouble getting out of his side control. And yeah, hats off to him, he done well.
You said you didn't want to stand with him. You came out in the second swinging.
Yeah, my corner man sort of advised me the ground game weren't working so well, maybe take the game somewhere he didn't think was going to happen and just give it a go standing up, but he caught me with a knee and it winded me sort of straight away, and I was trying to carry on, but it's tough. When he was throwing down the extra punches, you've got no time to recover.
You going to give up now? You've had a loss, you're going to give up?
Yeah, I'm quitting, no more. No, yeah, mate, I'm straight back in the gym. This is what I want to do. I wouldn't have even been entering the cage at this stage other than for this competition, and I feel that it was a great start for me, and I love it. I want to carry on, despite the loss, you know. I can learn from this now.
Well, listen, you deserve a better. Put your hands together for your runner-up, Ben Craggy! Coming up on Fighting Hurts, find out who is left standing as Dyson Roberts and JD Hilton go head-to-head in the cage.